Welcome to all my dear students. This is Dr. Sheikh Sarfaraz from Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. So dear students, in our last class, if you remember, we have studied part 1, that is acidity we have studied, if you remember. Acidity of organic compounds we have studied, right? Now in this class we are going to study the basicity of organic compounds, right? We have covered this in part 1 and this we are going to cover it in part 2, right? And this today's class is nothing but part 2 class, right? And believe me, 3 things I am assuring you, till the end of the class you will become perfect in basicity. 100% you are able to solve maximum problems of any textbook available in the market, right? So let us continue the class. So part 2, please do remember this, right? Do subscribe to our channel, because you know we are going to get lots and lots of videos in coming up classes, right? Right. So today our class is nothing but basicity of organic compounds. Organic means which contain carbon. We are not studying basicity of sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide or soda amide or something like that. We are studying only organic compounds, means which contain carbon. Do remember that, because generally base means in our brain sodium hydroxide will come. It's not like that, right? So basicity of organic compounds. So to understand basicity of organic compounds, we have to go through some fundamentals. Some students who are watching me may be familiar with these fundamentals. You may know these fundamentals from prior. You may be a good basic learner, but give me 2-3 minutes time. I'll end up the basics and then I will proceed to the higher level of class 2, mains to advanced level, right? Okay. So now to understand basicity, first we should have a very clear cut meaning of what is base. Base kya hai? What is the meaning of base? Base here is nothing but, in this organic chemistry, a base is nothing but either it must be able to donate a lone pair. It must be able to donate a lone pair. You can call it as a base, or better to say, it can even donate a lone pair. Electrons also can say. Obviously it is electrons, right? Or it may be a H plus acceptor. So let me explain you this, okay, by giving some examples. Lone pair donor means, example, if you are having nitrogen, if you are having any oxygen compounds, you know, most of the nitrogen and oxygen compounds contain, I am saying most of them, right, lone pair. That means if, imagine, H plus is coming from some direction, imagine H plus ion is coming and able to join it. So if you see from nitrogen side, it is giving lone pair. Or it is accepting H plus ion. You can see either definition you can give, okay, for base. Now some of the common bases in organic chemistry are amines, okay, amides, guanidines. What are guanidines? We are going to see in coming up classes. Amines, amides, guanidines, and you can even take water. Are you following? You can take hydrogen sulfide. But see, this is not organic compound, but still we can compare and we can say, but out of this we will filter and study only organic compounds, okay? Right, thioalcohols, okay? Ethers are also good organic compound. Aldehydes are also good bases. Apart from this, you are having ketones. You will say, sir, are you gone mad? How aldehydes and ketones are bases? We never heard. From first time you are listening from your side, because you know that here one oxygen is there, correct? So if you add H plus ion, then the oxygen has the ability to accept it. So it is accepting proton, hence it is called as base. Aldehydes and ketones are also bases. Actually they are very, very weak, but very, very weak or weak, I don't bother. They are bases, that's all, right? Okay. Apart from this, you can even take negative charge species like chlorides, fluorides, or any negative charge species also is a good example of base. So by this I am ending up the simple introduction of bases. Now we will focus directly to organic compounds, right? Start. So first we will study part 1. Part 1. In part 1 we are going to study NCERT level of questions, basic level of problems and introduction we are going to see. Then I will keep climbing the levels, right? So all of you should know amines are, okay, NCERT. So we are first going to study basicity of amines. First topic we will study in part 1. Another type of amine is nothing but called secondary amine, and another amine is called tertiary amine, and another amine is also there, it is called quaternary amine. Most of them will not study this, correct? So if you see this is called primary amine. Primary amine, how do you identify? The nitrogen have 2 hydrogens. This is the way by which you should identify. You have to see the nitrogen. Secondary amine, this is secondary amine and it has NH group. You can identify in this manner. Another amine is your tertiary amine. You can identify this by a simple nitrogen with no hydrogens on it. Now this is called quaternary amine. You can ask me, sir, why don't we study this? Because since lone pair electrons are absent, it is not a base. So remember all of you all, quaternary amines are not at all bases, okay? Therefore we don't study them, we just ignore them, right? Now what is our topic? Coming back to our topic is basicity of amine. So directly speaking all of you all, it has been observed that the basicity of amines, the basicity order, basicity of amines is secondary amine greater than primary amine greater than tertiary amine. Are you following? This is present in your liquid state. But if you compare this in gas state, it has been found that tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary. Got it? Now I will give you the reason of it. So remember students, we are going from basic level to advanced level. Why? Because the students who are watching me, maybe some may be weak, average, good, excellent. So it's for everyone. But I am promising you, by the end of my class, you will be able to solve any problem from any textbook available in the market. It's my assurance to you, or it's my promise to you, right? Now the reason is, why in liquid state tertiary is least, why in gaseous state tertiary is first? Simply you can see tertiary came from year to year in gaseous phase. Why? Because in liquid phase what will happen, the 3 alkyl groups which are present, they may have any type of arrangement, yes or no, pyramidal shape. So here this R may change position. It is something like the blades of the fan are in one plane, but if I can bend the blades, are you following, in different manner, down, up, etc. So in liquid state R groups comes too close to each other, and the reason we give is steric course. The reason we give is what? Steric course, means repulsions are there. That means when H plus ions will go to tertiary, H plus ion will go to tertiary. Hey nitrogen, I am coming to you, Ray. Nitrogen say come, most welcome. But the 3 R groups which are present in the surrounding, they will say, hey, get out from here, why you came here? It is something like a bank. In bank lots of money is there. Are you following? But the problem is that you cannot take money from inside it. Money is present, money will not stop you, but who will stop you? The security guards will stop you. So here the 3 R groups are like the security guards here. But in gaseous phase it became number 1. Why it is so? Because in gaseous phase steric course will be not present and the nitrogen will refer as perfect pyramidal. It will be in what form? Not perfect, means almost in a very best form of the pyramid. It will be there. Hence now in this form if you see H plus ion can easily go and attack the lone pair. Why? The 3 R groups in gaseous forms will come one side, steric repulsions, or in other words the security guard has gone for vacation, holidays, or all security guards are back side of the bank, front side of the bank is open, it is something like that. So, this is very important. So, based upon this, let us go for some problem solving. Right. Okay. So, now let us take methylamine, dimethylamine and trimethylamine. Okay. Now, if you speak in general, in exam he did not use the word gaseous, liquid, he did not use, then what will you do? Then you have to take liquid state only. This is A, this is B, this is C. Then in liquid state the order is B greater than A greater than C. But in gaseous state the order is what? C greater than B greater than A. This is the order. Okay? Right. Now, same thing you can apply here, ethylamine, diethylamine and triethylamine. Same. Okay? So, this is A, this is B and this is C. So, B is greater than A is greater than C in normal form. So, in exam, if we do not mention you solid, liquid or gas, if we do not mention anything, take it liquid. If we do not mention solid or liquid, take it liquid only, normal form. But if he mentions you gas, then what will happen? This is in what form? Liquid form. But if we say gas, then tertiary will come number 1. Why? Why number 1? Because in gaseous phase, no repulsions, no steric cores, no security guards in the bank, all are on vacation. C greater than B greater than A. This is the order. So, by this we completed fundamentals or the basics or easy questions of NCERT. Now, we are going to study the tougher ones, slightly more tougher than this. Okay? Are you ready? So, now without wasting time, I will give you some secrets, then we will do problems, then we will go for high level problems. Okay? Chalo. Now, I am moving. Right. Now, I am going to teach you the most important area, that is factors affecting. Without wasting your time, I will give you a trick. Without wasting your time and my times, I will give you one trick. So, remember all of you all, if any compound is electron rich, any atom is electron rich, then we call it is proportional to what? Tell me. We call it is proportional to its electron density, we say. If it is proportional to its electron density, then remember it will be always proportional to what? Basicity. If it is proportional to basicity, then it will donate easily, and we in physical chemistry we call KB, dissociation or ionization constant of bases. You will not go to physical chemistry and get confused. In simple language, use the KB means proportional to basicity. It is a measure of basicity. In a layman language, in a local language, we can say it is proportional to basicity. Just right. This is the order. And remember, okay, slight changes I will do. If you want, you don't rub it. You don't do anything. You be like that only there. Okay. Don't rub it or cut it. It's correct only. Just I want to add it some more points. And electron density is always proportional to what? Plessy effect. Yes or no? And Plessy effect is nothing but proportional to basicity. And basicity is proportional to what value? KB value. Okay? And here in this side I would like to remind you, pKa plus pKb is equal to 14. Everybody know this. Okay? And pKb is equal to negative log of Kb. You know this small relationship, correct? This is physical chemistry. I am not interested in physical chemistry now. Let us not go to that area, right? So, using this we will solve some problems now, right? But this is trick number, tell me, this is trick number 1. Now I will show you trick number 2. But little explanation I will give you. Don't take tension, I will give you some explanation. Trick number 2 is, here if you apply a mathematics knowledge, basic math knowledge, you can see their relation is what? Inverse. So here you can say basicity is inversely proportional to pKb, correct? And Sarfaraz sir, me, is adding one word here. What is that? It is also inversely proportional to resonance. Now all of you are sitting there are scratching your head and wondering what did I wrote off on the board. I will give you explanation, don't take tension. But what is the meaning here of this two relation? Tell me. This you understood? And obviously why? Because it is inverse, because it is proportional to, it is proportional to Kb, right? Now all of you are sitting there are getting confused and thinking and wondering how resonance came into the picture. Let us see. Let us take one example and study. Take methylamine having lone pair and take a benzene ring connected to NH2 having lone pair. If I ask you among these two, this is A, let us say this is B. Among these two, which is more basic? Which is more basic? Come on, tell. Come on, anybody is interested, you can tell me. Which is more basic? Then generally students will do what? They will see the size. Array, this is looking big size. So sir, second one is more basic. Here you have to not see big size, small size. No. Apply the concept. So here you can see this lone pair which is present here can participate in resonance here. True or false? Yes. So here we have resonance. Correct? But this lone pair, do you have resonance here? No resonance. Clear? Remember, at least 30 to 40 problems we are going to study at the end of, till the end of the class. Okay? So remember, 30 to 40s are not a joke, and 99% chances are there that from today's class only you are going to get something or the other in your examination. So be ready of it. Okay? Right, no resonance. Okay, then you will say, what is the use, sir? Now all of you will think logically, no, H plus is coming. What was the previous condition? H plus will come. If H plus is coming, it will go, imagine, to methylamine side. Are they localized or delocalized? Localized. Localized means it is in one place, fixed place, sitting on some chabutra, sitting in one place, correct? Then, are you following? Then is it available? Yes, if H plus will go, then here electrons are what? Available. Now, H plus will go here. Do H plus finds lone pair there only? No. That lone pair starts moving in different points and positions. Are you following? Not available. It's something like a beggar came to you and you gave money directly. It is methylamine. In another case, a beggar came to you to ask some money. Money is there in the hand, but you are putting in one pocket and removing and putting in another pocket, then this pocket, then you know it is not available to that poor person, right? So resonance is something like that only. Resonance is important for stability. Stability point of view, okay, it is very stable, but for basicity, resonance is villain. Remember, for basicity, resonance is villain, because due to resonance, electrons are not available, right? Now, got it? Now, therefore, so electrons are available, now not available here, electrons not available. Now don't see my equation, don't see my formulas, directly apply your brain and directly answer. Electron available, electron not available. Then which is more basic in your opinion? What is the order of basicity? Which is more basic, tell me? A should be more basic than B. No need of this PK, PKB, this all that not required. If you just able to decide that electrons are available or not, that is the answer. This is your trick number 2. So using these two tricks, trick 1 and trick 2, now we are going to solve problems. After problem solving, we will go to some tougher areas or harder areas we are going to get, and we are going to see exceptions areas and very tough areas also we are going to see, right? Right. Can I move ahead? Right. Okay. So please, whenever in next half an hour, I'll say trick 1. So next 15 to 20 minutes, we are going to do problems on this tricks and how to get the answer. Okay, this is without any buttifying method we have to do. No buttification required. If you know these two, 70-80% of your JEE syllabus or NEET syllabus or advanced syllabus, whatever syllabus will be covered here, 70 to 80 will come here, right? Now I am moving the page and going ahead. Right, chalo start. Please all of you all, if you solve from that side, sitting at your home, I'll be very happy, okay? Chalo. I'm giving you a bit easy examples at the beginning. Example number 1, please do it please. I could have written it prior also, but it does not look good because first everything is ready-made available and you are just, it's not look. So if I am writing or copying, it will be more interesting to listen and to practice well. Chalo, we'll do this, then we'll go for, I'll keep climbing the steps, more toughness will keep on increasing in the class, remember that. Okay, good. Just I will wait for 10 seconds so that you can also think and practice. Those who are viewing me, maybe you may not maintain a notes at this particular moment because you are busy with your exam, but at least take some rough paper and keep copying this and at least keep practicing. At least that much you can do now. No? Right. Shall I begin? Anybody please like to comment? Anything? Am I going fast or slow or normal speed? You can please give a small comment on the class so that I can change the class accordingly. Right. Now let us go for the first example. Lone pairs are available here. Lone pairs are, are available here also. Both are almost looking the same. What is the difference between them? The difference between them is this double bond. Here you can see a double bond came. So you may be wondering what is double bond will do. It is a good or bad, that you have to decide. So once double bond comes, we know that this lone pair may shift here. Are you following? This bond may shift here. And unnecessarily, what may start? Tell me, no need to draw all this, but I am drawing out of my personal interest. You got resonating structure you got. Correct or not? So simple, whenever nitrogen alpha neighboring to nitrogen, if you have double bond, back up. What is present? Here you are having resonance. And already we said resonance is very negative factor. Hence, here you don't have resonance, so first one is more basic than second one. Now going to the example number 2. This example number 2, how can you solve? You can solve by part 1, I'll show you. Part 1, this one, part 1. Primary, already it is there, already I have defined it, okay. Primary, secondary, tertiary style you can do. So this is primary, this is secondary. And in all cases, not all, but in most of the cases, secondary is more. Because why? Because this is what group? Plus I group. This is what group? Plus I group. So here you have 2 plus I groups. Here you have 1 plus I group. So 2 plus I, more basicity. Over. Coming to third example. So here everybody can see first example and third example are actually the same, right? First one, second, third one you see same. Why? Here you are having 2 double bonds. Here 1 double bond, here no double bond. So here if you compare the order of resonance for this particular example, resonance is, if you, okay, I'll write here A, I'll write here B, I'll write here C. Please tell me what is the order of resonance. Resonance order is A greater than B greater than C. Then what will be the order of basicity? Reverse. C greater than B greater than A. Like this also you can solve. There are very many methods, man, to solve. Many methods are there to solve the problems, right? Now, this is very interesting example. This is also called vinylamine. Sometimes in exam, you know what will happen? If name is given in exam, then students will don't know how to convert the name to structure. That I will show you. That is my headache, okay? But temporary it is called vinylamine. So as per my discussion, what is present here? Resonance is there. Hence, the other will become more. Resonance is there. Back up. Back up. It will be last. Resonance is villain to. Resonance is villain to basicity. Remember that. Okay. Now moving ahead to this one. At least 5 and 6 I think you can solve now. Everybody try. I will give you 10 seconds time. 10 seconds I will maintain silence. And you try to get the answer for 5, 6. Then we will do next stage will be more tough problems. See, toughness will increase. Remember all of you all. My teaching style is I always start from easy and then climb up. Done? Chalo. So dear students, if you compare these two, what is the difference you found? Here you can see your methyl group is there, correct? So methyl is what group? Tell me. It is a good what group? Plus I group. Same point, nothing is there. Right? So here plus I is there, plus I is there. It is like giving electrons, giving money to beggar, poor person, giving, okay. So it is plus I, here neutral. So already I defined more plus I, more basicity. Here you can see plus I basicity proportional to each other. Next, this one. NO2 is a Badmash group. That means it is a bad man. It is a bad fellow. What it is? Minus I. It will pull electrons. It will say to nitrogen, hey, give your electrons to me. It will pull electrons. Or in other way, if plus I is increasing basicity, then minus I will decrease basicity or not. Hence in the trick you can add one more statement here. Inversely proportional to minus I. Right? Okay. Sorry. Got it? So hence which is more basic? That one, that compound is more basic than this compound. If you want to know the name, this compound is a very famous compound. It is called pyrrolidine. It is called what? Pyrrolidine. Right? So we will study more examples so that confidence level will increase. Then we will go for some tough problems. Right? I am changing the slide. Right. Come on. Now I may not help you in these examples much. Please all of you do this now. pH, NH2, pH, NH, pH, and this is pH3N. Next example, pH, CH2, NH2, pH, NH2. Next example, due to shortage of place, some common brain examples. Come on, do fast. We should wind up this in one or 1.5 minutes. Fast, fast. Because some more tough problems we have to climb as per our discussion. Just 1.5 minutes. Pack up fast. This is oxygen, man. Hello. This is oxygen. This one is oxygen. Done? Why don't you answer, anybody? Tell me example number 1. Example number 1. Anybody? Please help me. A, B, C. What is the order? If you can reply, it's better for me. I think you all are after lunch having heavy lunch and just taking a rest at your home. Nice. Done? Chalo. pH means what? First of all, tell me, what is the meaning of pH? Benzene ring. Phenyl. Correct? So this is A, this is B, this is C. So here you can see, if you see the order of resonance, who is having more? C, B and A. Then what will be the order of basicity? Order of basicity will be A, B and C. Clear? Now coming to second example. Very interesting example. Very interesting example. Which is more basic? This is called benzylamine. It's called benzylamine. And this is more basic. Why? Because here lone pairs are far from the phenyl. No resonance. Why? Because here you can see you got a two double bonds came. This is, sorry, two single bonds came. This is single bond, again single bond. Whenever one single bond is there, then double bond immediately is there. After one single bond, immediate double bond is there, their resonance is possible. But here no resonance. Are you following? So benzylamine does not have resonance. No resonance. But here immediately it is there. So here you have resonance. So resonance is a villain factor, already I have defined you. This one I think you already can say easily. The first one is more basic. Why? Two side resonance is there, here only one side resonance is there. So here you are having resonance, but here you have plus I group and here you have plus I group. But here resonance is there here also, resonance is there from here also. So resonance, once resonance comes, you should forget each and every factor. Remember all of you. Okay? Alright. Now coming to this example. In these two examples, which one is more basic? I am directly answering it is first one is more basic. Why? Because oxygen, this is what, tell me, oxygen. So oxygen will act like what? Minus I group. So oxygen will say to nitrogen, give your electrons to me. Are you following? As a result, this particular lone pair are not easily available. So oxygen act as minus I group. Therefore, electron density increase or decrease? It will decrease. Right? Next, this example is very important. This is called triethylamine and this is called quinquilidine. Quinquilidine. Maybe some spelling small minor error. Okay, quinquilidine. Both are tertiary amine. This is tertiary amine. This is also tertiary amine. But you see one beauty is there in both. What is that beauty? The beauty is in this, the three R groups are free. If you see these groups, they are free. Yes or no? But here if you see these three bonds, these bonds if you see, they are one side packed. Can you see? They are one side packed. Correct? It is something like hair of someone. Nitrogen is like head and these groups are like hairs. All hairs are front side, back side, everywhere. But here all the hairs are nicely pasted or combed back side, one side. So if all the hairs are combed one side, then everybody can see my forehead very easily. Like that only, when all the groups are packed one side, all the alkyls are in ringed form in one side, then will anybody interfere with steric course? No. So if H plus is coming here, it will come very easily. Are you following? But when H plus will try to come here, then what will happen? Among these three, someone will try to object it. Correct? So therefore, which is very beautiful example, this fifth one. Now coming to ammonia and methylamine. Ammonia and methylamine you can answer within no time. Ammonia is also base, good base. We study organic. It's not organic actually. Simply we are comparing, right? But answer is methylamine is more basic. Why? Because here what effect is there? Plus psi effect is there. That means, dear students, from these varieties of examples, here you can see I have solved by resonance. Here I solved by resonance and plus psi. Here I solved by minus I. Here I solved by nature of the group. Here I solved by plus. So you can see I am trying to think which concept is suitable and get the answer. Correct? Right. Now we have to enter into some serious and tough areas. I hope you are ready for that, to face that serious areas. Okay? Be ready, all of you. Be ready. My next stage of teaching will be something different and very slightly tough. You may face some problem also, but however you can comment and ask me any time. Okay? Be ready. Next phase is something like more tougher phase. Done. Okay. Shall we do one tough problem, dear students? Okay. I'll try to take this yellow color. It looks very nice on the board. Okay. Next, I will do it. Next, all of you tell me. Next problem we have to study. Next, part 2. Now we are entering into what, dear students? Part 2. Part 2 means all typical cases, ulta-pulta cases, unique cases, typical case. Typical case means you may not able to decide, or you may be confused, or it will be exception. That is called typical case. And these compounds are called amides. And everybody know this compound is called amine. So our today's part 2 discussion is amide versus amine. Okay? Competition between these two. So amide versus amine, if you go for the competition, direct, remember amides are very, very, very poor bases. Why? Because in amides, 2-3 factors are there which are bad factors. Okay, lone pair is there here, this will shift here and this will shift here. So due to which amides will get, due to resonance, amides will get what character? A negative and partially like zwitterion charges will come. So the first reason is resonance decreases electron density. This is one reason. Or another reason. Tell me all of you all, C double bond O group is what group? C double bond O group is a minus I, or if it is connected to a proper group, it is called minus M group. That means what? C double bond O is electron withdrawing group. Correct, dear students? Therefore, electron withdrawing groups also increase, groups decrease electron density. So you can see in both the cases one common thing came, decrease electron density, decrease electron density. Therefore, the summary is amides, wherever you see amides, you keep last of any amine, let it be resonance or whatever, last you have to throw. Remember dear students, primary amine, secondary amine, cyclic amine, acyclic amine, this amine, that amine. If it is amine, you have to keep somewhere the order, but amide you should always throw last in the examination hall. Remember this important trick. Over. This is a very important discussion. Now next discussion is what? Next typical case. This is one typical case. But this, small things will combine and become major, that is called knowledge. Right? Next typical cases is guanidine versus amides. I'll give you summary also, amides versus amines. All three let us take together. You already decided that in amide and amine who is the winner? Amine is the winner. Now in guanidine we have to go and find who is the winner. Then our final answer will come. What is guanidine? NH2, NH, this compound is called guanidine. This compound is called guanidine. You will say, okay sir, nice. What to do sir, tell now. Okay, write resonance. Okay, I am writing resonance. Right, so this is NH2, C, NH, this is minus, double bond, NH2 and this is plus. Does it contain resonance? Yes, resonance is present. Resonance is present. Does it decrease electron density? No, increases electron density. Now you will get angry, you will get, sir, you are a mad fellow, sir, you are a crack fellow, you are confusing us, you will say. Just now what did you say? What you wrote, sir, here? Resonance decrease electron density, you said. You said no? Yes, I said. Now what are you writing? Resonance increase electron density. Arey, sir, what is this? You are fooling us. Okay. Please focus and try to listen to me. The reason is, when resonance is happening here, where the negative charge is going? Oxygen. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is going to oxygen. Basicity means we should generally focus on nitrogen, correct? But focus on nitrogen, what happened? Due to resonance, what happened to nitrogen? It became plus charge, correct? So that means due to resonance, nitrogen got plus charge, so I wrote decrease in electron density. Clear? I am repeating. Due to resonance, nitrogen got a positive charge, that means electron deficient, electron density decrease I wrote, correct? But dear, when I wrote this one, here also same case, resonance is happening. But now tell me, what happened to nitrogen here? Plus only. But what happened to other nitrogen, you see? You got negative charge you got. Can you see? Are you following? And you should know that the lone pairs, if you compare lone pair and negative, negative is more reactive, no man? Yes or no? A negative is what? Ion, more reactive. So if you see here in amide, nitrogen is getting positive charge, oxygen we don't focus because nitrogen is our point of view, there only you have to see. And here, if you see here nitrogen, here electron density is increasing. So this is only the exception case in entire organic chemistry. The entire organic chemistry of basicity of amines, resonance is present, increases electron density. This is only the exception case in organic chemistry. This is only the exception case where, exception case. So in exam this may come in assertion reasoning. Guanidine is a stronger base. Are you following? Answer, assertion, reasoning. Due to resonance, electron density on nitrogen increases. That is the correct answer. Both assertion and reasoning are correct. So now, and I would like to say you, due to this, this is the, it is the first, that is, or I can use the word number one organic base it is. It is number one organic base. That means dear, who comes number one in the full entire chemistry? Guanidine. Then who comes? Amine. Then who comes? Amide. This we already studied, no dear. Amide versus amine, amide versus amine, the winner is amine, correct? So always, already we wrote that amines are more basic than amides, correct? This is a winner, clear cut winner. Reason is nitrogen got positive charge, oxygen we are not focusing. Here in guanidine it is a winner. So final answer for examination, this you remember. This you can call this as trick number 3. This you can call trick number 3. Now using trick 3 we will do some problems which examiner may easily fool you. See, organic chemistry has one speciality. Either you will get answer in 5 to 10 seconds or you will never get. That is the criteria, right? Right. I am moving the slide in next 2-3 seconds. Later also can see the video, it will be published, okay? You can go rewind, you can pause the video wherever you want, you can copy, etc. But since you are writing examination, if you just take a rough paper and sit with me, it's enough, okay? Practice point of view now. Okay. Now we'll do problems here. Chalo. Come on. Now in these problems, in trick 3, I will bring guanidine in middle and I will see how much clever you all are. Why? I'll try to fool you, but you should not get it. Okay? Chalo. First, I'll start with easy examples. Start. Guanidine, piperidine. Example number 2. Guanidine. I'll take one more example. Piperidine, right. Example number 3. pH, C double bond O NH2, pH NH2 and guanidine. Now get ready. I'm trying to fool you now. From fourth example, I am trying to fool you. From fourth example, I am fooling you. Okay? You should be alert. Example number 4. Example number 4 is to fool you, but you should not get it so. This is the most important example, right? Think, all of you, I'll give you not more than 30 seconds time. Think and answer, which is more basic. This 3 you can solve easily. This is very interesting. Last one is okay. It's not so hard, not so easy. Chalo, I'll move one corner so that you can copy it easily. Okay. Done? Chalo. Now, this is guanidine and I said it is number 1 in the entire organic chemistry. No need to think. Pack up. Now, this is number 1 decided, but in this 2 we have to decide more. Then in this 2 you should decide by old method. What is that old method? Come back. Here, you see, you have to decide by resonance. Now, resonance came into the picture. For this 2, apply resonance. For guanidine, no need to decide anything, right? So then, who is more basic? Let us say this is A, B and this is C. So answer is A is greater than, B is greater than C. So A, why A? It is guanidine. Why is C is coming least? Because it has resonance. We should know reason also. Only writing the answer will not help you, right? The coming down. This is what, dear? This is amide. What is this, dear? Amine. And what is this, dear? Guanidine. So if this is A, B, C, then the answer is C greater than, B greater than A, correct? Because amine and amide we already know. Guanidine comes number 1. This one is very interesting, dear students, and please get ready for it. This is very interesting. If you see this example very carefully, from here if you observe this particular area, how much I am maintaining green color. The area which I made green, if you focus this area, tell me. And the remaining area if I made, let us say, white. Oh, sorry. What is happening? Okay, leave it off. It's not coming. Some technical issue, it's okay. Right. So everybody can see this complete green area which I made. If you carefully focus, are you following? It is nothing but guanidine. But it is inside the ring. It is inside the ring. Therefore, this is what ring, my dear? It is guanidine. It is guanidine. It is inside the ring. I try to fool you. And if you see this one, it is double bond O NH. Then this is nothing but what? Amide. No competition. No competition. This is like Prime Minister and this is like a small local leader. Are you following? Number one. Number one. Got it? And in these two, first one is more because this is what? Amide, and this is what? Amine. So by this, I think you got a very unique example, amide versus amine. Okay? Very interesting, exceptional, typical area this is. This is one typical area. Now we will go for some more unique type of areas. Okay. I am moving ahead. Okay, right. Thank you. Now moving ahead. Now dear, moving ahead, in part 3 what I am going to teach you. Part 1 was our introduction and simple examples. Part 2 typical cases. Part 3 very tough problems I am going to teach you. Be ready. This will be one of our tough class. Okay. Please write down part 3. Right. Before I teach you part 3, I want to teach you some simple basics of IUPAC. You will say, sir, why IUPACs are wasting time? We know all IUPAC. No, it's not exactly IUPAC, but it's important. Okay? Because in exam, he will not give you structures. That is why I am bothered about you and you will get confused. Okay? And this is very tricky manner. Tell me, okay, this I will erase it. 1. So let us keep this heading. Some names you have to see. Why? Names he will give you in exam and he will ask you basicity problem. So the trick I want to give you, that's all. Okay. So all of you tell me, what is this compound commonly called? This is called toluene, correct? And whenever there is NH2 group on the ring, if whenever NH2 group is there on ring, we generally add the word idine. What is the suffix we add? Idine we add. What is the suffix we add? Idine. Remember this small trick. Then if I write NH2 group and toluene here, NH2 group and here, and NH2 group and methyl here, then this is called O toluene. Getting? This is called M toluene and this is called P toluene. So in exam will ask you what is the order of toluenes. O toluene. You will say, toluene, what is toluene? I never heard this. So you should first know the structure and name relation also. Next, this is first example. Second example, dear. This is called, this compound is very famous compound. It's called anisole. What it is called? Anisole. This rule will remain same. Then you wrote OCH3 and at meta OCH3 and at para OCH3. Because dear in exam I am repeating, he will give you sometimes names. Now tell me, what is the name of this compound? This is called O because they are ortho to each other. Anisole, ani, and add the word idine, anicidine. Then this is M anicidine, this is P anicidine. Any objection? I hope everybody got some idea. Now the third and the final example of this criteria is this compound OC2H5. This is called, I think you can guess the answer. I think you can guess the answer. I followed. C2H5 man, this is. Okay. So if you write NH2 along with OC2H5, then this is called ortho to each other O, and this is phenidine. O phenidine. Keep on M metaphenidine. Keep on P paraphenidine. Nice, no? Interesting example. Okay. Right. So why did I explain you this? Because am I interested in IUPAC? No. Because these are all organic bases. So we have to study their relationship for basicity order. So therefore, be ready. I am going to teach now this one. Done. It's very important. See, 3, 3, 3, 9 common names you got of today. Sit in our simple, small 2 minutes of discussions. Right? Be ready. Now we are entering into our part 3. Anybody is feeling that I am teaching fast, you can comment. That is one way. Another way is, after the completion of the class, this video will be available on net to you. What you can do, wherever again you see one more time, and wherever you want, you pause and copy the notes and practice, and whatever you want, you do it. So let us start the part 3 and the toughest part of today's class, one of the toughest part, basicity of anilines. Sarfaraz sir, I will say yes, what happened? Aniline we know, yes. What is aniline? Sir, benzene ring is there, NH2 is there, this is called aniline. Yes, correct. Then why you wrote anilines? Singular, no. Why are you using the word plural? Anilines, because they are derivatives. Means, if we keep on these different groups, like if I keep something here called at ortho something, if I keep something at meta, something at para, something on nitrogen, then what will be the effect of basicity? That we are going to study in this area. Okay? Chalo, very nice, very good. Chalo. So first example, we are going to see this one. And directly I will try to write the order. Why? To save time. Very important, man, be careful. Those are preparing for advanced and top rank for NEET, for them this is very serious section. I have already written the order. Example number 1, order is already given. Right. What is this, dear? P tolidine, M tolidine, aniline, and this one. Order given directly. You will say, sir, order you wrote off directly. Yes, because in this I am going to teach you 6 beautiful examples. In exam, if it will come from that 6 only. Pack up. Okay? Don't take tension. Now, sir, explain, sir, explain. So, why is this one number 1? Because here you are having methyl, correct? Correct? It is plus I group, correct? And therefore, high electron density. Okay, sir, this I understood. Right? Any group present on meta, its effect will be generally average. Okay? Sir, one doubt came. One doubt. Sir, stop. One doubt. What doubt? See, para is far, then in this orthotolidine, methyl is very near, no, sir. So close it is, so near, it must come number 1, no. Why you wrote last, sir? Because when this methyl is present here, are you following? Then this NH2 group which is present here, both will participate in what? A concept called repulsion. Due to this repulsion, both will go out of plane. Both will go out of plane. When they will go out of the plane, are you following? Or when they will have steric course, H plus ion feels difficult to add, because dear, the end is what? The end is what? H plus ion also must easily attack on that. So you can see, we can other words say simply steric course is there. Okay, okay, sir. Sir, why this one is greater than the aniline, sir? Because in this plus I group is there and here no plus I group is there. Sir, if in this no plus I group is there, in this plus I is there, no, but this plus I is creating repulsions called steric repulsions. It's one side it is donating the electron and one side it is kicking the H plus ion. It is saying to H plus ion, it is something like someone is calling you, come here. Are you following, and doing like this, kissing you and again kicking you. It is something like that. Are you following? Here plus I is giving electrons, but when H plus is coming, methyl is kicking it out, it's punching it. So it's going out. I hope this one example is clear. We have to go for the other category of example. Same is applicable. Okay, I'll write here because you may feel happy and confident also. Example number 2, same you can apply this on this one. NH2, NH2, diaminobenzenes. Same order will come. Para, explanation also almost the same. Some books call this as ortho effect, and there is another concept called steric inhibition of protonation. I will explain you that also. Don't take tension, everything I will complete. Okay? Chalo. You can see, so whenever NH2 group is there or methyl group is there, so you can generalize for your exam like this, you can generalize. So for exam, what will you generalize? For exam, you should remember, whenever methyl group or NH2 group is present on aniline, then para is there, it is meta, then simple aniline, then will come ortho. PMAO. You know what is AO? Administrative officer. PM, Prime Minister. So you can remember like this, Prime Minister's administrative officer. You can remember that trick for final exam without wasting time. Okay? Whenever methyl or amino group is there on the aniline ring. Okay. I can explain this in more different styles, applying minus M, plus M, all that, but you know this is not the appropriate time, because this is just like a revision time. Whenever systematic classes are there, we can discuss it. Done? Okay. Now we'll go for next class. I am repeating one dialogue, students. If anybody is feeling that he is unable to copy, what will you do? After completion of my class, you can, this video is available and you can pause wherever you want and you can copy. Okay, third example. You can see aniline, I am bringing picture everywhere. Right. OCH3. ओके यहाँ पे आ था OCH3 यहाँ पे आ था मेटा पे आता है यहाँ पे और तो पे आएगा मेटा पे ओके मेटा पे आएगा राइट in this case when methoxy group is present, are you following? The order goes something like this, para, right? Now the reason is what is the name of this compound? P anisidine. Now understood? Why did I wrote? Why did I explain your IUPAC name? Understood? Because of this reason only. Now, who is the highest here? Para, then simple aniline, then ortho, then this one. So first I have to know why is aniline greater than this one. That is the first reason I want to know. How aniline came second position here and why it came. And why this one is there? Because remember, CH3, if you see, it is very good +I group. Okay. And if you speak about oxygen here, oxygen is slightly pulling electrons also at the same time. Are you following? Then, so here you are having slightly -M effect is there. Okay. But you can see oxygen is far from the nitrogen. Therefore, the -M effect will be how much? High or low? It will be low. So it came off first. But in this case, then you will say, sir, in this two, here -M must be highest, no? And earlier you said, wait, I'll explain you. Patience. Right. First, these two is clear? Done. Okay, very good +I dominating, -I almost not there. This came off. Now, in these two we will see why this has come first then this one. Here -M effect is high. Why? Because oxygen is very close. Are you following? Therefore aniline came then this. Okay, sir. But sir, another doubt came to me. CH3 is very good +I, you said, no? Good +I. Then it is giving electrons, no? Why it came? Just doubt, sir, you will say. Because it is good +I. I agree with you. But at the same time, -I is very high. So here minus M is dominating here. And next come the meta isomer. So you can remember this as for your third example. These are slightly tough examples, man, and slightly practicable type of nature. So you have to practice these examples. Actually, more detailed explanations are available for it, but already I said you, if I go more detail, you sitting there will be confused. Now, two more examples I'll give you. Please try to complete as homework. Okay? Example number 4. I know this 4 or 5 examples are little bit unique to you, but if you see 3-4 times, you can practice it. Starting 2 were very easy. I gave you when methyl and NH2 is there, PMAO. Remember that order? If you remember, it's enough. Now, when nitro group is there, then the nitro at meta will be more, then para, then ortho. Right? Last example, I'll give you reasons. I'll give you suitable reasons. Okay? Right. When chlorine is present, parachloro, then metachloro, then orthochloro. So this example is nearby resembling to this. Why? The first one and the last one is the same. So how do you remember this in exam? What is the trick you remember in exam? So for exam you can remember this trick. When nitro group and chlorine group is present, when nitro group and chlorine group is present, aniline number 1, aniline is number 1 and ortho is last. Same AO, A is 1 and ortho will be last. So remember, in this simple manner, this 4 and 5 you will not have much problem. Right? At least in exam, if you remember at least first and last, something you can do in exam. Correct? Now we have to enter into the next danger zone and the final zone. Some typical unique nice examples we will see and we will wind up the class. I think the time is around, what's the time now? Okay, around 5 it is. Okay. We have more half an hour, we can do lots of examples. So, dear students, so remember this example, dear. So, don't buttify this last 10 minutes of my class. This remember, whenever methyl and NH2 is present on the ring, PMAO, para, meta, aniline, then ortho, over. Then remember this one, whenever nitro and chlorine are there, then aniline will come number 1 and ortho will come last. AO, A first, O last, and PMN will be middle. Remember this. No need to memorize. Little bit tricky manner you can remember. Right? Chalo. Next. Chalo. Now we will do some typical example where it will come in exam, something ulta pulta that fellow will ask you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Come on all of you all, what is the order of basicity for this A, B, C, D, E, F, G? So dear, you can either start with least basic or you can either start with most important basic. I will show you. Tell me, what did I say to you in my teaching classes of my starting classes? E is nothing but what dear? Guanidine. See carefully, it is guanidine. So E will come, so the order of basicity is, Sarfaraz are already explained. So who will come number 1? E. And who will come last? F will come last. Why? Because F is nothing but dear what? It is amide, no. C double bond O NH2 amide. Oh, thank God. So in exam, actually so big will not come, but imagine came, then you have to decide first highest and least. Okay, chalo, over. So I am happy now, something got solved. Now coming to, now either we can go for least to highest or highest to least. Then after E, I will say answer is B, then A. You sitting there will get angry. Why? Because, oh sorry, I did mistake, sorry, I am sorry. Right. A is more basic. Why sir? Because in A, the lone pair will not participate in resonance, it is more basic. Okay. Then after A, who will come? After A, who will come? B will come. Why B? Because this is secondary amine having resonance. C resonance. Are you following? Then after B come, oh no, sorry. A, B, C, D I am getting confused. Right. Then after A, D comes, then B comes, then C comes, then G comes. Let me explain you the reason. Okay, start. The reason is E is what? Guanidine. F what? Amide. G is what? It is near to amide and amide will act as minus I. Why A has come next? Because no resonance. So therefore A has come. Then why D came? Sarfaraz sir, wrong sir, you are. D resonance is there, C resonance is there, B resonance is there. Why the D you have not taken? D first you took. Dear. Because this lone pair, here double bond is already there. So here lone pair do not participate in resonance. Sir, when you say it will participate, when you will not say it will not, how sir, how shall we know? Arre dear, whenever lone pair is there, after that single bond must be there, then double bond must be there. Lone pair, single bond, double bond. This is called resonance condition. Understood? Okay sir, right. But here lone pair is there, immediately double bond is there. So what sir, this side single bond there, no? But another explanation is the pi bonds are delocalizing continuously, no? In next second it will be coming here. Okay. So finally, what did we got an idea? This, if you see carefully only this ring is called what ring? Tell me all of y'all. It's called pyridine ring. And here lone pair will never participate in resonance. Okay? And that is the reason why D came, lone pair will not participate in resonance. Then why B came? Because B secondary amine is there and here you are having plus I effect. So you can write in your notes D lone pair do not participate in resonance because resonance condition not satisfied. Then why did B came? Because it is a secondary amine plus I effect came. C why it came? It has a resonance. Why G came? Resonance and minus I effect is there. Why F came least? Because it is a amide not an amine. Like this we have to, I know that you may have some confusion, you can rewind my class and listen later also. So at least you got some idea. Maybe some places my pronunciation is problem or something like that. It's okay, but I hope you can solve it. Shall we move ahead, dear, and go for some part 4 and the final part of my today's class? But no one is commenting. What's the problem? I am not able to understand. Am I going fast? Am I going? At least someone comment something. At least give some opinion, view. Good class, fast class, slow class, average class, bad class, something, some comment must come. But please, I request anybody to give some comment. I will also feel a bit enthusiastic, happy that you are listening to the class. Right. Now, how to solve problems in another way? I am changing the screen. Right. Now, part 5, 4 or 5, whatever, some next part. In this part, we are going to study KB, PKB. We are going to solve it by KA, or in exam, if we get KB, or if we get PKA, or if we get PKB, how to solve the problems or how to solve the order. Right? It is very, very, very easy how to solve. So remember all of y'all, PKA plus PKB is equal to 14. This is trick number 1. Trick number 2 is PKB is inversely proportional to KB. This is trick number 2, and KB is directly proportional to basicity. Now apply your mathematics. Actually, I am trying to exaggerate, I am trying to elaborate the topic because I want to show different relation. Now I will show you the simple trick. Look here. KB is directly proportional to basicity. That means more the value, more the basicity. Correct? If KB is more, then PKB will be less. If PKB is less, then your PKA will be more because the sum must become 14. Apply your basic maths. So using these 3, how to solve, I will show you. Okay? Some real and live examples. If I take, let us say, ammonia, if I take, let us say, methylamine, and let us say I will take ethylamine, and I will say PKB of ammonia is how much? Let us say 4.75, methylamine 3.36, and ethylamine 3.25. These are real values, dear students, not a dummy values or fake values. So there are 2 ways to solve for you. So you first, trick number 1 means the first way to solve is you can write like this, PKB order. What is the order of PKB? Tell me, who is having big value? Ammonia. Why not ammonia? Time wasting no re. We'll say write ABC. Okay. A greater than B greater than C. Correct? PKB order. If PKB order is this one, then what will be the order of basicity? C greater than B greater than A. This is one another way of solving. Correct? Now if you are not happy by this method, you can go for trick 2. Trick 2, you have to find the Ka value, Pk value. So you what is the Pk value? Then Pk value is nothing but equal to, for ammonia, what is the Pk value? You have to minus 14, so 10 point something will come. That will become a bit long and calculations required. I don't recommend, but this is the simplest manner. Okay. So Pka is equal to 14 minus 4.75. So some value will come. Okay. So remember why? Because Pka is directly proportional to Kb, proportional to basicity. Okay. So some value will come. How much? 9.25 something will come here. So you can C. Okay, we'll go for, when we started we'll do off, no, why to leave something in midway, no, right. So 3.36 means how much it will come? How much will come pk? How much it will come here? 14 means 10.11. Okay, 10.4 something will come, right? I am doing approx values. Please oblige my mistake for any correction. This is 10.75. Correct? So if you solve by this method, then what will happen? pKa proportional to basicity. Who is having big value? Big value. So here C greater than B greater than A. You got it by same method. Same value will come. So which is happy? So now we'll do, I'll give you some more values. You can go for it also. Okay. In my next class, I'm going to teach you some more very beautiful and interesting topics which are confirmed for JEE. Confirmed for JEE, mains or NEET or whatever. Any level exam you write, it is very important. So please get ready. I am promising live, I am standing here and I am promising you live that what examples I am going to show you next you have never studied anywhere. That I am standing here and challenging you. Let me start, then you will see, then you can give an idea. Right. So I'll repeat this trick. Trick number 1 is whatever pKb value given to an exam, you make them in order. Reverse you do, basicity will come. That is one way. The another way is if pKb values are given, using the equation pK plus pKb is 14, convert them into pKa value. So pK is proportional to basicity. Whoever is big value of pK, that is more basic. That another method you can do it. Right. Okay. Now dear, as I promised you, some very unique examples which you have never studied in your previous classes. Now the pKb for this is 12.7 and the pKb for this is approximately 11.5. Please do it, all of you all. I am giving pKb values only, man. If I don't label also, don't take it serious. Okay. Two, no? Third one. Sarfaraz sir, how shall we solve without pK values? That at the beginning of the class only I said you. Okay, that no need to ask me now. These are using the values which are actually difficult to memorize. I also buttified, I wrote some on paper and brought some memorized, it's like that. But maybe after 2-3 months, I have to revise it one more time. So don't depend upon values method, okay? pKb, buttifying the values, buttifying these numbers and going, no, don't do like that, okay? Right. Now this particular example, if you see, we have done by our method what? Resonance. Here no resonance. Yes or no? Long ago I explained you. Here you have resonance. So without seeing the values, the answer is this one. Okay? A, this is B, B greater than A. Or no, now we'll solve by values method. Okay, values method. So what is the order of pKb? pKb order is what, tell me? A is greater than B for pKb value. Here we already got the answer, B is greater than A, correct? Using our old trick, using resonance trick, correct? Now if you go for basicity, you have to reverse this or not? Yes. then B will become greater than A. So match with our answer. Without values, did we got the same answer or not? Yes. Now what is another way? Convert this into pK values. So if you convert this into pK values, this is 13.6. Okay, pK values means this will become smaller, this will become larger. B is greater than A it will become. And we know that pK is directly proportional to basicity. Are you following? Hence this is the answer. Match with the answer, you are getting same. Got it? Did you have you studied these examples? No, but you have to be ready from any direction to be prepared. Okay, students, I hope our class is over. In my next class, I will begin with some examples, and please try to practice some examples. Okay. I hope, because I think I have taken a little bit 5 minutes extra because we have started 5 minutes late of the class. No problem, no issue. Just before leaving the class, I want to say you one small beautiful point and trick and end the class. What is that beautiful trick? The beautiful trick is, you study amino acids, no? Have you studied amino acids? Yes. In amino acids also you can see NH2 group is there. This is R group and this is COH group. Here also you are having amino group. For this also we can study basicity. If R will change, if R is hydrogen, glycine. If R is methyl, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, cysteine, threonine, many are there. But how do you, suddenly I will come and ask you, hey, what is the pKb value of this? Can you say? I will give you one trick before I leave the class. Almost all the amino acids, pKb values of amino group is near to, somewhere it will be lying between 9 to 10. The pKb values generally lying between what? 9 to 10. So suddenly someone will ask you, hey, cysteine, amino acid, how much is pKb value? You don't know. You can do guesswork. Sarfaraz sir said 9 to 10, he said. Let me give one fake number. Sir, 9.5. Approximately, you are going to be correct only. Okay. This is one. So all of you all, so we have completed our today's class. So I request all of you all that we are having a free master class. So please keep joining this class and keep subscribing the channel. And I'll meet you, I think Monday is my festival. So Tuesday, you are going to get my next class, or whatever it is, don't take tension. On our channel, they will be informing to you prior when is my next class. So do join my coming up class for this type of concentrated teaching which I am going to deliver. I may not be a best teacher, are you following? But I will try to be a best, I'll try to be a best teacher to you, right? And keep subscribing our channel. Please visit the site, and whatever the updates are available, you can see the link. Description is in the description. You have got a link also. You please see there also. Okay, we have a doubts app there. You can ask your doubt. Okay, dear students. So best of luck for your preparation. Thank you all of you all. I'll meet you shortly. Bye. कितने व्यूज है सर? अभी लास्ट तक भी नहीं गए लोग? नहीं, अभी चले गए? हाँ, कमेंट नहीं कर, सोते रहते बेटे। लगा ले, सोता हूँ।